confused me because you wear that Texas shirt.
Is that a Texas team?
Yeah.
Texas State.
From Oasis in El Paso here for the title match of today's JBT event. If it's not one maze, it's the other maze. That's Hunter doing the El Lofto method. You saw him do this in Flagstaff successfully. It's working pretty well here as he started with the front three, spare strike. Going against Dante Urabari, who's looking to break through for his first career win. He's been close, but has yet to get that first career title. Hunter's brother did it yesterday. Maybe Dante will do it today. On either side of them are 3 handicap matches. They're in the round of 6 of Super Survivor. Scratch did that too, but when you have 6 qualifiers, Super Survivor is a pickup time format. Low game out, low series out, so they went from 6 to 4 to 2. These are the 2 that are still alive, and Ronnie can't quite get that ball to come up. The vote on chicken pizza today, one of our favorites. A pattern that usually gets tougher as the day wears on, and that's definitely the case today, as they got downright squirrely here in the last couple games, at least from watching the scratch division. Mainly because the heads are gone. Hunter solves that by lofting it a lot. The righties have moved so far left that they get into Hunter's laydown space, which is one of the reasons he is lofting it. Dante likes to throw with a lot of ball speed, and he's got an interesting release that lets him throw fairly aggressive equipment given what the pattern is. Obviously worked out well for him so far. Ball just begging to take off to the left though, lucky to break up the split again. He's got 86 through 5, which would be a 33 pin deficit if he can spare it up. Thanks to Michelle and the whole team here at Oasis for having us. Big 40 laner out here in the far east of El Paso. Good spare from Dante. He'll be in the U17 match later on against Kendall Balea. Kendall right now the top plus or minus in handicap, so that might be a while. You know how to do it? Do you know how to do it? Well, thanks a lot. Double dutying here as the handicap cards are going to start to come in. Hunter might go max lofto on this. Nope, switches back to the plastic, and boy, you saw even the plastic ball grabbed in that case and 6-1 off the strike. Shaves another 2 pins a count. All of a sudden it's down to a 17 pin game. Nobody but a maze has won in scratch in season 25. Hunter started with the first 2. Chris won yesterday. Things are wiggling around there. That ball really came back from the edge. It's only got like 30 feet of lane in which to hook. So crawled all the way up to the 3 pin. No problem at the 3 pin for Hunter. And Dante been given sort of a second chance here. I was talking to his dad yesterday, and he said exactly how I feel too, and it really sums up Dante well. It says he doesn't care that much about winning, but man does he hate to lose. He is a fiery competitor. Uses that sort of Seahawks-esque chip on your shoulder thing to keep himself motivated, and he's an up-and-coming star. He was the only bowler in U17 in scratch both days. Today he led top forward yesterday. That ball just grabbing way too early. He can switch to less aggressive equipment, but if he stays in the same place, I think he's going to get the ball, any ball, to grab early from that spot. So I don't recommend that. I think he's got to move majorly left or change something about his release. And I don't see too many different hand positions in his game. First of all, a tricky spare to shoot out here to get that back pin out. Yep, that had chop written all over it, and when he got the second chance, it went south on him, and let Donnie's body language tell the story there. Oh, Ian. I don't think I caught that on camera. Ian's thrilled. Ian's somehow still bowling here. He's been the man on the bubble for, I think, 3 rounds in a row. Doesn't matter. All you got to do is survive. See if Urabari can regroup. That's... Oh, man. Wanted to say that's better, and it obviously was, and it was just trying to hold and hold and hold, and that's a modern-day solid 9 for you. Quite a bit. I think he's hoping for that 70s style to come back and get him a big gold medallion for right here, and we'll just go. Carlos, I'll take your card too and check out where you're at. Who were you bowling with? Who were you with? Who's also bowling with you? Never heard of him? All right. That guy? Dude in the orange? All right. You're the second scorecard, so we don't know anything yet. Stick around. We'll see. Daniel, do you have your card? Daniel is not thinking what happened. And Dante compounds his mistake by missing that 9 pin. That's just a little bit of inexperience there. You got your card, bud?
Yes.
I have moved my office and confused Daniel. The best Urabari can do is 180. Hunter going at a 203 pace. So Daniel, let's see. 240 is not the low game, and plus 20 is not the low series. You are safe. That double gives him all the wiggle room he needed. He's going to win this title, which will be number 9, and will extend the Maze Monopoly into October. Dante is going to extend the number of buttons needed on his shirt. What you got this time? 194. It's not the lowest. It's 33. It's not when they're safe, I do that American Idol thing, and if the kids are like less than 15 years old, they say, oh, what is that? Never heard of it. Now, it just fell apart in the back half of that game for Donnie. It's the two-edged sword of just how competitive he is, that if when things are going well, or when he's in the middle of a comeback, gosh, it's great to have that fierceness, but when things go a little south, sometimes they can go a lot south quicker. That's all right. This is a kid who's going to get a lot of titles sooner rather than later. And you see, once the match is over, he gets back to Smiley Dante. I hope he doesn't rip those dice-up shirts that are like $80 a pop. I would have my kid out washing dishes at that point. El Lofto is 2-0, yeah. Lofted it at least that much in Flagstaff and had the front 7 in the title match. And with the spare here, it'll be right around 210. So Dante will move over and play Kendall for U17. And then Kendall has to play Montana for girls, so we still got a bit of a merry-go-round to go here. We're trying to get out of here in record time.
I was missing a nice shot there.
You were what letter, Ian? Letter B? 209 to 148, you're finally in the scratch division. Congrats to Hunters. The monopoly rolls on.
He just took off.